What's up, guys? This is Fly versus TL Game 1 review. Just like with the C9 series versus Lion, I did not really watch any of this. Like, maybe I saw like one clip that I can remember, but other than that, yeah, I don't really know what's going on. So for the draft, you know, these guys slam casts and it's quadcast, so like you're like, oh, great. They also have a Nocturne, which is one of Griffin's better picks. And as far as I know, when it comes to Griffin, I just realized I do not have Epic Pen on. But as far as I know, when it comes to Griffin, what he wins on is globals. So like Panth and Nocturne, like these are like the most meta picks he plays, and they have globals that kind of allow him to both continue to farm and have pressure this way and dodge vision. So they kind of cheat a little bit of what you have to do in the game. And then everything else is just like off meta. Like everything is just like his own style of picks, like the Nasus. And like now they have a Jace, which Gakos is primarily a laning guy, so I mean there's nothing really wrong with that. They have an Ornn banned early too.
Yeah, it's mainly going to be the Orianna there for Quid. That will be a big target.
Meanwhile, these guys drafted Zyra Khan, so it's like, oh, okay, so we draft Zyra Khan, which is good at dealing with like the Nocturne, but not really the best at dealing with both Cass and Jace. So I've seen an uptick of Zyra Khan being picked, like the priority of it going up, and yet it's mostly to just typically counter one champion. And I don't really get why you would slam something that like has to play that way. Yeah, I don't really get it. Of course, these guys banned Mbessa, which is like the classic of Griffin, right? I mean, I guess that's the other, like, it's not like super meta, but like if you are good enough on the champion, like it pumps. It definitely pumps damage. Nico's like great. They compare this with an Ezreal, and their comp overall looks pretty damn good. Like, you have a Nico with a Nocturne, you can play Ezreal into the Jarvan Xayah. Like, your tank killing capabilities are like, not 100% the best, but the comp just looks clean. The other one is like very dependent on a Wombo, which I guess, like obviously Sion is like, I would say like top 2 pick into Jace. But yeah, I mean, they're just very dependent on the Ori doing everything for them, which to me seems like a failure of the draft, if that's like the way it has to go down. But of course, if their bot lane somehow slays out, yeah, Xayah does pump. Like the champion, if she does have items, it does a ton of damage. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. He's starting Wolves. So Griffin is going to do like this enhanced clear, where he's going to do his top side, and then he's going to do his bot side, and he's going to roll back straight into his top side again when those spawn again. And yeah, it'll land him on bot side at the 5-minute mark with like a pretty good buy. So I guess they're drag stacking. That's like my way of interpreting it. They didn't ward for Jarvan, right? Or did they have a vision? So they had ward on his Raptors, but they didn't ward themselves on bot side. Technically, yes, he could have just been straight shooting at bot this entire time, and they had no vision. But like, he doesn't want to fall behind versus the Nocturne, right? Like, if that play doesn't work, and because they're playing Ezreal, they get out, or they just lose like maybe heal, maybe a flash. Yeah, not a great situation for him. Of course, these guys are losing in the laning phase, in the opener, Yan and Corejj, which is very expected because, yeah, it's literally Ezreal, like, Nico. Like, it's a very good lane. Oh, that's interesting. So Griffin, I think it's just too far off. Because if he tries to roll up the top side, like, he's still gonna be waiting, right? So I guess in the end, the spawn was not as quick as I thought it would be. For him to just do like these 2 camps. Like, I mean, he could have just sat mid the entire time as well, just like to see if anything happens, and then clear out these 2 camps and then base. And like I said, it would align him towards like the 5-minute dragon, but he kind of view it as a waste of time in a way. So at least he can be on the map with items. Like, he would not be around mid on this timer technically. I mean, they get this guy's flash, which is pretty nice. I mean, interesting enough, it's a timer for Rakan to actually be on mid. But he kind of has to go back bot because they're growing the wave, and this guy cannot touch the wave if this is how it's going down. So it's just a trade of mid flashes, I guess. Like, that's all it is. So now he's gonna take a base so he can. Oh, he's not. He decided not to do it. It's because his treats were at the right value in the end for him to do this. Also, I think when he was doing this, he was thinking, shit, if I base, I'm not going to do my Krugs, and if I don't do my Krugs, I'm just not going to be on time for this top crap. So I assume that's like what is going through his head and why he's playing it that way, and same with his Jose, right? He's like in the exact same position. So they're going to meet in top crap for the same thing, except the Scion is a little late. The Jace could technically be creating a wave push to like be in the river to fight, but I think because of the mid diff, like, yeah, it's just not there. And so yeah, now like Jarvan 6, we're not doing anything. Like, they lost the crab, it is what it is. No big deal. The game advances. And it's a pretty slow start, right? I mean, it's a slow start to the game. There's nothing really to... There wasn't really a lot of opportunity outside of like maybe the one thing that Jarvan could have done on bot side. And like this play here, this is like a pretty natural timer, because if you look at bot lane, like, yes, they're bot lane based, they know they're bot lane based, because like they're matching the Ezreal, right? Which does tend to mean that Rakan can either go bot or he can go mid. If they fast shove bot, then they could technically assault the Xayah under tower, in which case the Rakan is actually hurting the Xayah, right? And that's like what they're thinking. But technically he can go mid, and technically the mid wave is very spooky. So Griffin is like staying within Nocturne R range, and he does pick up one, so it's actually like okay, right? Like, who gets the kill? Jarvan gets the kill, Nocturne gets a kill. It's like, but the wave is bad. Oh, but the wave is bad for quad. That's the only problem. Yeah, that's the only problem with that play. The Xayah does go down and hurts a little bit for that. Yeah, so that's the only problem, like, that I was noting. Like, if the Rakan is going to be mid for this kind of play, the Xayah is always going to hurt. So it kind of sucks that it turns into a 1-for-1. Like, I'm actually surprised Quid... I'm surprised Quid falls for this. Because all Quid has to do is just hit his shockwave. If they go on Jarvan, you're probably okay. And especially for the Rakan's sake, I'm actually surprised that he even gets hit by this too. I mean, he has to wrap around. Yeah, I mean, both of them getting hit by this, like, at least one of them could have avoided this, right? Surely. Yeah, dude, that's actually pretty rough that he dies. That is really rough that he dies. I definitely would take that as FlyQuest. Shit. It's literally just an... I mean, they literally just had to dodge it. One person. It didn't even matter who it was. If it was Ori, she gets her shockwave off. If it was Rakan, then he's able to W, like, the Nocturne. Because he would probably, like, Q, W the Nocturne, or maybe he W's, the cast to stop some for DPS. Like, just one person. Now, granted, maybe they, like, I don't know what the POV of, like, what, like, red side looks like. Maybe, like, they couldn't see cast at all. But yeah, I'm sure Spawn's like, ah, man, are you kidding me? We actually had someone die. Kind of funny that Nico steals one. They got all of them, right? No, they got two. So they swapped their duo at the top. Ezreal is sacking the top wave fully. And yeah, this... Oh, that's kind of rough. Because if you notice this... So, what did these guys base? So the Xayah probably snuck a base and sacked again just to be on top side first. I assume that is what happened, right? Also, maybe the Sion ultied bot because his ulti's on CD. But this lets her be on top wave first. Technically, once the Nico steals one, like, you don't really need to push for more. Like, that for sure, Masu should go straight top, to be honest. Get this wave, push one more, and then base. Like, that's, like, kind of what he needs to do, right? But by joining, dropping, it really sucks, man. I mean, like, the Scion can also TP top to always cover it, so, like, it's a great timer in which TL's executing this despite them losing the grubs, right? Like, losing, like, 2 grubs. This is really beneficial for their duo lane. Even Nico R is, like, down, which is, again, beneficial to them. And they do have Cataclysm, so, like, that is why you see some numbers, like, kind of running around mid a little bit, just, like, to see if something's gonna pop open. But they're not gonna execute on it. Because, like, there's just too many people like Mia that, like, you don't want to get countered. It'd be just such a waste. And so since TL actually got that first shove on top, now they get the first shove on bot, which means they're on drag first. How do they execute it? Because the cast is, like, getting the mid wave now, which, to be honest, sucks a little bit because it's like they shoved out bot, which in theory means that they should get another mid wave over the Cassio. Like, it really doesn't make... I think I'm fine with Ori contesting the wave this way, but then Jarvan could be coming up mid, and there's just no answer for these guys on bot lane, because Ezreal must go bot. He is never going to sack twice in a row, right? I mean, hell, the Ori doesn't even need to play for this vision, technically. She could just play for mid, and then the Rakan can sit around mid and see what happens. But they're trying to do all of it on the drag, which means Ori is not going back to the wave, so she's going to sack. And what happens? Griffin goes in, steals it. And he actually gets out because he got... what? Huh? Jarvan doesn't do anything. The Rakan charms this guy. He W's the Rakan W. But how does the Jarvan not... Oh, yeah, because he fucking QEs. Oh, man. I mean, no offense, but he should literally just R the Nocturne. Jarvan? Because the Nocturne's stuck. He should die. I mean, even though, like, it is going to expose them a little bit to some damage, I mean, they're also TPing. I don't know if, like, Morgan is saying I'm TPing, by the way, but the fact that he's TPing, like, this Jarvan needs to ulti them. Ulti the Nocturne. Because the Nocturne will die. So you get the kill. The fact that they don't get the kill because he doesn't go for that. Oh, man, that's like twice. And they drop the mid wave. And so now they have to TP Ori top just to prevent more lossage. Wow. That is so terrible on TL's side. I can't believe he got out. And it's so ballsy, too, by Griffin to go for that. Like, just to be honest, they don't actually need dragons to win this game. I mean, I know TL probably needs them, but it's the first drag, so to risk dying just to secure the drag is like... that's a lot, man. Like, you're asking for a lot. And I feel like maybe he's hoping that if they caved into him, maybe the Ezreal and the cast from behind would be enough. But the fact that the TP was coming down was already determined that, like, that fight was going to be terrible. You know? Like, the fight was going to be bad. So I think he just got away with murder. He definitely got away with murder. I mean, everyone has flash except for Nocturne, so... I mean, he's just waiting for his R. Ori is probably, like, not an easy look. So he's definitely gonna, like, fish around, like, the sides to see if there's something that pops up. I don't think he really wants to do it on the Scion either. And I like what Jose does there. That's great. So, like, for TL side, you know, because I'm talking a lot about FlyQuest side, like, they're clearing vision around here, and he has no camps up, right? The red is there, so Griffin is feeling pressured on his red, and so he's thinking in the mindset of being pressured on red. This gives Jose the opportunity to do whatever the hell he wants. Masu can never walk in this area. I don't even know why he's trying to walk into this area, and he gets his full sums. That's amazing. Because now we're going to go into the next drag, and Herald, and Masu does not have sums. So that's a primary target for you. Despite him having, like, you know, Ezreal E, you can catch him. And so now for TL, like, yeah, it does mean, like, they kind of have to drop the bot grab, because, like, they don't have, like cataclysms. Like they're fine with that though. Like they're fine to just walk in, clear a little bit. They see where everyone is with the vision they have out still, and they're just big chilling. I mean, like they're just controlling mid bot. They got sums. Which is something, by the way, that was really missing from C9's play, Blabber's play. Like he was failing to find these opportunities to get sums before major objectives, so the fights were easier. And so now we're going into this Herald fight with, yeah, an advantage for them to play on. Now he is moving through topside. Like he clears the Raptors. His bot lane's like in a fine position. Technically, if they walk up and contest, these guys should probably typically be worried, just because Masu has no flash. But it seems like he's going through topside because they want to give the breathing room for Morgan to push out bot. So Jace is gonna drop, and now Sion is gonna start hitting, and we're gonna see what happens with this, because it looks like they're sacking at this point. Like the fact that he EQ'd away. Oh, oh, oh no! Oh, that guy's dead. That turned out really bad.
That is an insane engage combo. Corejj and Quid set it up, and
teleports come to the one bottom lane. Could take a bunch of plates or TP in for a.
I'm surprised it turned out as well as it did. I mean, for FlyQuest side, I mean, like, they are sacking sides, so, like, ideally, they want to just take the Herald and get the hell out. To be honest. That's what they want to do. So once this gets secured, they need to get the hell out of here. Masu's already out of position for this. Gakos and Cass... Oh, Cass Miasma, so they just lost a really important CD there. Oh, no. Yeah, she just used W to try to stop this guy, but, like, I mean, he was probably always out. So if he saved this and he was positioned here and he had his W, like, here, this looks better. Masu's always going to do what he's doing here. Like, he was already, like, trying to zone. Also, using the clone the way he did kind of sucks, because he could have used that to actually block. Also, I don't know why he's... I was like trying to do way too much here, by the way. I mean, like... Yeah, I would be pretty scared of what I was doing as Cryo there. Like, really playing on the edge. I think it would have been way better if Cryo gave space and at least was hidden a little bit, to be honest. Like, I'm okay with what he's doing here, and then if he collapses away and just kind of holds that position, yeah, these guys are gonna walk up, but one, they're gonna get hit by Ezreal, right? Ezreal will hit them, and then if they ever enter this zone, like technically this is like their kill zone, right? And like the Nico's positioned here, and she can just go in. So they're always going to be really afraid of just entering. They need to get vision here no matter what. But Jarvan can't do it, so Sion's going to have to walk in there. Which at that point, the Nico will pan off. Maybe the Ezreal comes out this way. But again, if they enter this zone, the Nico always has a play to go out. So I feel like he kind of screwed himself because he made himself so known just to pressure, like to keep them in this area, that he missed out on being able to punish all of this. And so now they start, and then Corejj is like, oh, they're stacked. Like, these two are stacked. And I mean, also he sees the separation with Quad, so he just goes. It's just, I mean, it's just a really good look. It's just a really good look by him. Yeah. Wow. It's a really good look by him. And so now they lost Herald, so Herald just gets wasted. So the objective they played for gets wasted. They lose 2 kills, or lose 2 people, plus the drag. And they lost sums too, right? Did anyone use their sums? Actually, I don't... Oh, Cass used her flash. Yeah, not many people actually were able to use their sums though, because they just kind of died. Right? And only you used just Recon? Oh, only Recon flash for that too. Damn. That's really bad for Fly. So I mean, the Scion can become unkillable. That is a little scary. For sure, that is definitely scary situation. I hate that every single mid laner tries to build Proto Belt, by the way. Like, Proto Belt on Ori in this game, who cares? Like, just build more DPS. Like... Who got the vision on top at that timer? So after this play ends, Cryo goes straight in the top side to get full vision. They can technically play on that red if they wanted to, with the Jace push. They could technically do that. But so they don't. They see these two pathing up here, and so they kept it, like, kind of simple. But because of the vision they placed, which I don't think TL expected, yeah, they do get a free play onto bot. But there is no wave because of what Quid did. It looks like he dies still. But they did commit really far for that. So now I'm kind of curious, is like, does anyone die because of it? Oh. That sucks. Sion's also hitting top this entire time. They do get something out of it. It's like not the worst, because like J4 used flash, Quid used flash. So now Ori's gonna have a lot of trouble playing inside to the Nocturne, which is gonna be their main focus point now. I assume FlyQuest's new objective is like, let's try to kill this guy inside. This Ori. And it seems like they are able to pressure mid a little bit too. So cool. Like, good stuff. Don't really know how Zaya's getting caught to just the Cass and Ezreal, but she did. So let's see what Griffin does. Because he's trying to see where the Ori's positioning. Because right now she's on mid. So there's like no play. I mean... Okay. Even I would be like, using Nocturne R on mid right now is just absolutely useless. Like, it doesn't do anything. Like, he's gonna have the boys around him if he's on mid. So Nocturne now doesn't get to do anything for, like, a minute and a half. That sucks. That actually sucks. Damn. That's pretty rough. Ooh. Ooh, that's rough, man. You know, so far, I think TL's looks have been pretty, like, for sure, Corejj and Jose are, like, making a lot of effort on moving together and being a strong force, and, like, they are protecting the Ori, who, again, has no flash. Yes, there's no knock-art, but, like, they're giving her protection. And then you see Masu, you know, he has a lot of freedom to do whatever the hell he wants on mid. And so, like, this is good damage. Like, he doesn't need to do anything else here. Like, that was already really, really good. But he's, like, still pressuring it, right? To just, like, test. And, unfortunately, he doesn't... Like, he knows the Scion is shifting. Like, he sees the Scion here. That's it. Once the Scion's here, just run. You don't have to do anything else. But he keeps going for some odd reason, and then ends up having to lose his flash. Like, really? The only upside of that play is the fact that he lost his flash, but they lost 2 ultis before drag. So, TL might actually have to drop the drag because of it. Of course, it does mean that the next, like, 3.5 minutes, Ezreal's getting more prone. But, yeah, it's a little annoying. Because he definitely did not have to do that. Like, the fact he got Xayah to half HP, he's probably the dragon in itself already. Because they have good poke to kind of, like, mess with TL whenever they walk in. So yeah, that was not great.
Don't want to expose yourself as being a really easy target to go for. I have to say, Masu has done a lot of work just with some poke damage here on the Ezreal.
Quid's walking forward. Masu jumps away. Paranoia pop defensively with the teleport coming in. Turret will go down as Jose goes in. Flying and drag lands onto 2. Now Cataclysm onto Corejj. Blossom onto 4. Flank from Cataclysm. Flashes the shockwave. He's in there on everybody. Will go down. But bought crucial space for FlyQuest, who keep walking forward. Nice ultimate comes in from Morgan to buy some defensive space, but still loses the carries.
Sion's pretty unkillable here. They gotta be really... Oh, fuck, he's dead. Oh, Morgan, Lord Morgan. Lord Morgan. So, This was like okay, but like I don't know why the Scion TP'd. Like I think it's because he saw the TP on the right, and that's why he decided to go right away. But I feel like once this Ezreal E'd, just let Quid hit this. I mean, I guess Xayah could hit it too, of all people, but like, you don't really need to do too much here. Like that's enough. Like, let the Scion push out bot, right? Like, that's enough. But they commit harder. And then Jose feels like because they're TPing, he needs to go in. Which I don't really know if I agree with that. Like, also, he can't see anyone. So, like, right now, he doesn't see Cass. He can envision Cass is there, but he can't see anything. So I'm surprised he actually went in the way he did. And I think Flag was a little surprised he did this too. And he almost locked up the Nico. I mean, obviously, if the Nico didn't flash, like, this will look really bad for Fly. So now I'm just kind of curious, how does Gakos play this? Because Gakos has, like, insane situation. Does it look like he just stands still for a second? Like, QE is massive. He's trying to hit Xayah. Oh, I see. He was trying to hit Xayah. But didn't really turn out the way he wanted to. Gets knocked up. Flashes the shockwave. But, like, you have to remember, like, obviously the feathers got placed where they got placed. And he's pretty slow to swap the hammer form. Like, you'd think that maybe he would swap the hammer form right away. And that actually wouldn't be too bad. Like, at this point, for sure, he should swap to it, right? And he could knock back Yeon. Or even Quid. Because Quid actually has no flash. He doesn't. He goes for the hammer Q. Dies. So he kind of plays it pretty poorly. Also, he probably doesn't have to reach for Xayah when he did. Like, if he just played perimeter on the Rakan, it would be way better. When I say, like, perimeter, like I said, like, he's trying to go and auto her, right? Like, his primary target is the target. But also, he could just auto the Rakan, and then just space, and it's so over for them. Like, literally, this is checkmate. This is a checkmate move, right? That he's in. Because of what Cryo did. And he completely fucks it up. Like, I think Jose played this pretty well, too. Like, despite, I don't know if I would really EQ in the way he did, like, he did do that, right? And of course, if you're Morgan, like, you're just trying to figure out how the hell can I, like, heal. Yeah, I think they also greatly underestimated how much damage this Scion was doing to them until it was too late. I'm sure Spawn is very happy about that. Like, shit, we actually turned it around. But it's kind of unfortunate for Gakos, because it's like a lot of top laners you'll see that are like kind of entry-level top laners. They do have the skills, right? Like, they have like the mechanics. They have like sort of the laning phase, but it comes to these moments of like team fighting, and man, some of these guys just botch it up. But this is fun, man. I'm really happy to see more team fighting like being pushed, like higher level team fighting being pushed by LCS teams. Like, this is the thing that we've always like been kind of bad at. Like, don't get me wrong, do I think they're gonna be like matching the macro levels of like Korea? Probably not. But like, I would love to see them be able to just fight. Like, literally just fight and out-execute. Woohoo! 3-man! Nobody can reach! Oh! Oh! 1 HP? What the hell's happening to Gakos? What a fight they just took, though. Like, Scion is just coming in the top side. The cast is leaving. The Ori's also on bot solo, but what's the Nocturne doing from base?
Oh, that's a full health Scion. It's like in the middle of our entire team.
I mean, I don't really know why the Nocturne's fishing on topside camps. I mean, like, this play just happens and the Nocturne has R, right? So he's in a place of power where he could hover from behind top, he could hover behind bot. I mean, I guess it's because the Jace is saying that he needs the base. That's why he's doing what he's doing. The Jace has... What the hell did he have? He didn't base or anything. I mean, he doesn't have TP. So I know there's like maybe some worry that they could do drag, or not drag, Baron if they did something like this. But I think they have enough poke and threat that they could stall it, honestly. So the Nocturne does nothing on bot side. He just does some camps, whatever. The Jace shifts mid, so he's not even playing for side wave, which again is like kind of what he wants to do. And even though I know he doesn't have TP, like he had time to just sit bot and just like deal with it. Like they also need a clear vision, but they're over prioritizing top side vision. So that means that Sion feels comfortable, TL feels comfortable grouping. And they want a group, right? They're the Sion comp. They're the Sion Orianna comp, so they want a group. And like FlyQuest shows us their full hand on mid, like okay, so you're all around here. Got it. And that means like they have angles into bot side. So of course, if you're FlyQuest, you know, the way you should view this is we should be leaning on the top side then and like pulling you into Baron. Like we should be having our casts DPS the Baron with Nocturne and make you come to us and create a fight with Cryogen on a flank with Nocturne on. That's how I see they should play this, right? Knockar, Nikoar, two-man Baron. Like something like this. Because if you're going to pull Jace off the bot side and you're not going to contest this vision, fighting your bot jungle is very spooky. I mean, like, they're trying to fight for the red, and Griffin just walks in, no fucks given, which is, like, that's pretty bad by him. I will say that. Like, I don't know why he's just, like, so lazy to go in like this when his cast is not even there. Granted, the Sion isn't there, so it's, like, effectively a 4v4. But yeah, they each, all three of them eat shit. Jarvan almost dies. Same with Nocturne, right? But after this point, like, you're just trying to run, right? Like you're definitely like, oh my god, we need to get the hell out of here. The crowd has no flash. And he ends up getting caught along with Masu, who does a good job of, like, you know, getting out of that situation. And actually, he's just trying to block this. But now it's like, oh, right, the Rakan can catch up to me. And, like, the Sion's on, like, the perfect angle. And then what the hell is Gakos doing? Oh, Gakos thought he could kill this guy, but this guy has flash. And he doesn't have flash. So he just basically did nothing and killed himself. So, wow. And that's Baron. Damn, man. I mean, that fight just seems so useless for FlyQuest. It just seems so useless. And now that they got this Baron, obviously it does always typically translate to a dragon, but also more importantly, they're the comp that's, like, hard to kill if they're balled up. So the Nocturne is now going to be like, I'm going to do literally nothing. And so actually now they're more inclined to split. But it's important for TL in this moment to not over prioritize drag until they leave. You know? Because, like, the best thing they can do is push as hard as you can with the Baron, then get drag on the back, like on the retreat, and it looks way better. If you do the drag at first, it gives time for FlyQuest to set up, and it also stalls out your Baron a lot more. So yeah. And also, like, you know, the Sion goes top to answer this, like, thing. The Jace, like, I mean, he could have already gone into topside at that moment. Like, they have Baron now. They know the Jace is pushing out top. Just have, like, I don't know. I mean, just leave the bot wave alone. Go play through topside. And then, like, if FlyQuest is smart, they would, you know, they would do the bot wave and, like, kind of make things a little awkward. But they need to, like, have this, like, settled a little bit better. Their waves, their lane assignments, because then the map looks a lot more enjoyable compared to Sion feeling like, oh, I kind of need to go top. But also it's like, oh, but I kind of need to be with the team, because if they engage, tactically it can be bad. So, like, he just covers top, and now he's trying to shift to the team. His TP, yo, can I just say that Morgan's teleports this game, his TPs, dude, bravo, man. Like, this guy's on them. Like, I know the one on mid was, like, kind of iffy, but other than that, like, he's getting these down right before the Nocturne art comes out. Like, he is on it, and that is damn impressive, actually. It's such a small thing, but it is damn impressive. So he gets his TP off on time. Yeah, this is the only annoying thing for Xayah, is if she gets the fear tether is on you before you Zyar, you still get feared. Even if you were in the Zyar. So, that definitely saves his ass. Because if she was starting to DPS him, it looks bad. He gets a big fat, like, Nico art, but I'm actually don't know if I don't know if the follow-up is there. We'll see. Literally, the Scion's unkillable, by the way. Oh, God. I mean, the only thing they really had going, I guess, was they had enough damage to kill Xayah, because Ezreal's also full committing to get in range, which, I mean, good for Masu, right? I mean, like, he took that guy out. But if you look at what's happening to Gakos, like, Gakos is, like, trying to handle, like, I don't know, Gakos just has, like, no idea what the hell to do. Because, like, he can't hit the Scion, so he needs to hit Jose. Cass is getting completely blocked out by the Scion. Oh, Gakos, come on, man. You need to focus on who's... Honestly, even focusing Jarvan's not correct. If he knows that Ori's coming, he technically needs to go on Ori. Technically. But he doesn't, which kind of groups him into an awkward spot where Ori's, like, has full range to do whatever the hell she wants. And so he dies. So Gakos, again, does absolutely nothing. And, yeah, the Jace book looks pretty useless on him. Like, they're playing Nocturne with a Jace and Cass, and they made one play on side. Literally one play. That's bad. Like, that's a really bad look by them. Cryo's getting a ton of big ultis. I mean, this guy definitely is, like, finding plays. It's just, again, I mean, both, like, the way Morgan and Jose are playing, it's, I don't know, it's annoying. It's really annoying for them. This is definitely a good game to watch to just, like, what does a killless Scion do to help you win the game? It's this. Literally, it's what he's doing in this game. So the Jace is shoving out bot, and he needs to keep going. Keep going. Like, these guys will definitely be able to stall out on that wave, so the Jace finally getting some pressure and farm, great. We need more of that. They need to do more of that. The drag's in a minute 30, so he needs to go again, or the Cass needs to shove out top more, with the Nocturne having the feint, and play it off that way, right? Like, because the Jace could always TP for him, too. Instead, we're back sitting on mid waves, which, again, is kind of what TL wants to do. And also, you know, give props to TL, because if you notice how they're contesting the mid wave, notice they have, like, only a few people on the mid wave. Obviously, they can always go and join him, but the importance is that they don't eat a lot of poke because they're not showing so many people, right? So that's a good positive on their end. But how does Masu die? Because, I mean, like, he's hitting Scion and does literally nothing, right? So he does nothing. He just kind of routes himself into a bad spot. I mean, he doesn't have flash either. And it just seems like he's trying really hard to control the zone. But, like, where the hell is Cass going? Like, this is also really confusing to me, because it's like, if Ezreal's going to move this way, Cass should be with him to throw Miasma, to throw her R, whatever. And then the Nico's obviously going to play with them, tethered, to go anywhere either, right? So, like, I assume when these guys try to initiate with the Rakan, the Nico would be ready to counteract it. Like, once he sees this, he needs to press R. What the hell? I'm actually so confused. Like, I would assume your first reaction as Nico is, I need to press my R and, like, actually try to, like, help this guy. No? Like, Nocturne R, Nico R comes out, and do your best to help him survive, because if he dies, that's the Baron. I mean, the Baron's gone if he dies, no matter what. They just look lost. They have no idea what the hell they're doing. And I think it's because they have no idea what they're doing, Masu is, like, trying to stretch himself to find, like, opportunity. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I feel like they're just waiting too long for something to happen. Well, that's not even true. I'm like waiting too long for something to happen. I think the fight locations they've chosen have just been shit at times. Granted, they're holding their fort, right? I mean, like, I'm not gonna like really look too much into this because it's like, you know, Jose's like jumping in here. They're trying to full combo and kill the cast, but they have to walk through the miasma, so it's like really, really good by Quan. And you know, I'm not gonna lie, man. I wonder if it's actually worth to do what Cryo did there. I'm like, I feel like, oh, it's so. I mean, Griffin's in there though. He kind of has to. Honestly, yeah, he kind of has to. Gakos ends up using everything on Corejj, by the way. Oh, he used it on Yeon. He just gets cut. I feel like Gakos should not follow this at all. I feel like he should just play on the Jarvan, and that would have been so much better because they would kill the Jarvan no matter what. I also think that the Nocturne, once this guy dies, I think it's fine for Nocturne to just play this slower, and Crow could also play this slower, and it actually could turn out into a way better play for them. Because imagine this. He's going to revive, right? In their eyes, they want to save him, right? Which means that they're going to enter this zone. Like, this specific zone is going to be entered. If Cryo waits, they have to always respect this because he's going to look for the R, right? The R flash. And they're screwed once that happens. But if he goes in now, one, this means that this guy might become a problem because he's going to revive and nobody's going to hurt him. Masu now has to feel inclined to go on this. So again, this guy's kind of left on his own. And like, this guy can't stay here because like, he just might die. So now they're all committed to entering this zone, which the Scion can block some of their damage, especially the Ezreal. It just seems like it was a little bit of a reach. And yeah, they could have just gone for the for sure kill here. They would have had 2 kills, right? Pretty much. I guess not. I guess it's just 1 kill, but even 1 kill is like good enough, to be honest. But they might have baited themselves into something more. I guess that's the main thing. And Cyan just like went a little too hard. I mean, it is what it is, but I mean, look at Masu's damage. Like, seriously, you give, like, just let, like, because keep in mind, while that guy's reviving, Masu's gonna hit those guys the entire time. Like, they would just leave Jarvan to die. And it'd be so good. You get his GA and he's dead. Well, naturally, they're late to this fight. And then, you know, it's gonna be hard for them. Ow. I'm kind of confused why Masu's the one who's... Oh, it's because he doesn't have Q, but he should just wait. They need to wait for him to Q this bush. So he takes 30% of his HP. Cyan is now fully blocking out the cast. They don't need to hit drag. Now they can hit drag. The Nocturne R ends. And these guys can just leave and play on mid wave. Oh, Baron's up now. Oof. I mean, now the game's over, right? Like, now you're dropping both of these, the game's super over. Some considerable damage by the cast. It's not a bad draft though by FlyQuest. It's really obnoxious. It's really not a bad draft by FlyQuest, but they're just... Yeah, they just can't keep it. They just can't figure out what they need to do. And they just had too many of these like one-off like fight mistakes that just... Once these guys were able to kind of get that foothold with this comp, like the Scion's just always there. What the hell do you do? Like literally, I don't know what the hell you do at that point. And yeah, the Jace was extremely useless. Extremely useless. Okay, so this is like, this is probably like the hardest decision for me to make, but like MVP is probably a shared one. I mean, Jose was just like, yeah, he was literally on one, and he's just been playing really well like this whole split and like even last split. And also Morgan. I mean, Morgan was a monster in this game. He had a really, really good game. So I think these two just, I mean, Corejj, like, I don't know, this is like tough because like to me it's like Jarvan, Morgan, and then like Corejj. I mean, like technically like Cryo would be like 4th because like of some of the things he was doing was like really, really good too. Like this guy would definitely be 10th. To be honest, he would be 10th. But just a great game by these guys for sure. Damn. Yeah, I don't know. FlyQuest is gonna have to. I wonder if FlyQuest has to play like more, like, easygoing junglers just to make the game like more followable compared to being able to play like champions like Jarvan, which they can complicate the game, but they also can create way more like impact and like big moments for the team to play off of. That so many teams will utilize. I don't know. On to the next one, I guess.